Okay, you ready? Great. Well, gang, you probably know about this, but I've been dreading this moment for almost 2 years now. And let me tell you why. Every time Ha would climb on top of a rock or on top of a route, she would triumphantly give out a little yell, and then she would look down at me and say, "You got me?" And I'd say, "Yeah, I gotcha." And then she would come on down, and she'd got that grin on her face, that smile ear to ear, you know, because she was the queen of the rock gym. She was the beast at the crag. But she always needed to know that there was somebody at the other end of the line. And I don't know if I'll be able to hold on to that line anymore because I'm terrified. I'm terrified that I'm gonna lose my best friend that I ever had. I'm terrified that I'm gonna understand what it really means to be alone. But a woman who once saw Ha climbing at the gym observed her and said, "She looks like an angel flying to heaven." And I never really understood that until today. Because here we are, we're at the top of the world. Beautiful mountains, they're touching the sky. We're not at the temple, we're not at the ocean that she hated. We're at the highest point in America, and the only place big enough to hold all of the awesomeness that was Ha. And so we're not here to talk about the legendary Ha from photographs. We're here to talk about the Ha who accepted every one of us unconditionally. She touched every one of us uniquely, and that touch grew into abundance. Zephyr and Thaleia, Mai gave you stubbornness and that undogged tenacity to keep on going when everyone else has stopped. Mai Huong, you're not here right now, but she brought a piece of you wherever she went, and that was the shadow of the older sister that she never outgrew, but she never wanted to because it gave her strength and it gave her confidence. Piyumath, she accepted you as if you were always hers. She just opened the door, but that was just so Ha. And Rossana, I can only imagine Ha at your wedding with that smile illuminating your title bridal party. That was her saying, "You're family and you always were." And so this is the call. We're here in the mountains, and the wind is calling us to do one more thing. And you know, I'm scared. I don't know if I'll have the strength to walk down the mountain on this. I don't know if my heart will be able to handle the pressure. I don't know when it comes time to let go of her ashes, I'll be able to let go of my fingers, because then once I release my fingers, that's when I know that Ha will really be gone. And I don't know about you, but I bet you're a little bit scared too. Because I didn't know if you knew this or not, but Ha spent every day of her life afraid. For example, let me imagine Ha, all 98 pounds of her, poured inside of a black and purple rubber wetsuit, astride a custom surfboard looking like a drowned rat. And of course, there's that smile, ear to ear grin, looking as if she owned the place. And she did. She was the best surfer amongst any of us. She picked it up the quickly, most fast, and she would catch the ride, you know, catch the wave right at the moment, perfect moment in time. She'd cut right, cut left, catch a swell, ride that sucker all the way into the beach until she hit the sand, dismounted, and called it a day without ever touching the water. That's important because we never understood why she would just quit after that, after such an awesome session. Until one day she pulled me aside and was very unaccepted. She held my hands, looked at me with tears in her eyes and said, "I don't know how to swim." And for 10 years, she was the wicked Wahine, the one who dominated all of the surf action. And this is the person, not the fearless Ha that we are talking about, but the one who was afraid. She was afraid, but she still paddled out every day, and she still rode the waves anyway. And that's the Ha that we're here to celebrate. Now, I brought something with me today. I didn't know if I would be able to actually have the muster to do this. But this is her harness. Still got chalk on it. Still smells like her. And this is where she would have tied in. And I keep reaching for the rope every day, but there's nothing there. But this is the reason why I carried this harness up the mountain today, is because even though she can't tie in anymore, we're all gonna help carry her from now on in and to the end of this journey. And so what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna ask each one of you to share a little bit of something of Ha that you carried up the mountain with you today. And when it comes time to say goodbye and to spread her ashes, don't say goodbye, don't say farewell. Zephyr and Thaleia, you say, "Gamon Mea." Rossana, you say, "Gamon G." And I'll say, "Gamon M." Thank you. Hold on a second. So these are her ashes. We took them up as high into Mount Whitney as we could possibly do. And here's where we're going to deter her, to deposit her ashes. Gamon Am. On Ya Am. On You Am. Thaleia, would you come up here?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, is it my turn?
It is your turn, if you would please. Oh, let me add something. If thinking about Ha makes you smile, makes you laugh, because the memory of her is like a ray of sunshine reaching down on you, then go ahead and laugh. She would have loved nothing more. But if you don't have anything, that's okay too, because love spoken in silence is often louder than words. So Thaleia, thank you.
Let me think. I guess today when we were on our hike, all I can think was, I don't know, maybe we also carried her silliness and her joyfulness and her playfulness. This hike was quite laborious, as it's just unrelenting, and she's done it before when she was pregnant with Zephyr. And even though we didn't finish the hike, we still found moments of joy and connection. We slid down the ice like a little slide, watching each other go, cheering each other on today. And I could hear her laughter doing hours as we connected and I guess embraced our moment today. And I don't know, she's here. Yeah. Yeah. That's all.
Would you spread a little of the ashes,
Yeah.
please?
Yeah. Okay. The wind is blowing. Alright. Come on, man.
Zephyr, would you please, He was never really good at speeches. Especially when it comes to sad speeches like these. But when growing up, Nan always encouraged me, always pushed me to be the best person I can be. And I still carry that philosophy today. And I will still carry that philosophy to tomorrow and into the far future. When hiking, most of the time, I just don't know what to say. Just kept heavy feet, keep marching forward. And I kept talking to myself, thinking to myself, that's what Mai would have wanted. She would be happy. And she's happy, then I am happy. And that's all I gotta say. Come on, Mai. Rossana, would you like to